Hi, boys and girls. Okay, so we have 3 new vocabulary. We're starting a new habitat that we're talking about. It is the pond. Yeah, and we've been talking about the woodlands, which is like a forest, but now we're talking about a pond. So we have 3 new words. The first one is dive. Can you help me spell it? D-I-V-E, dive. Dive is to go down head first underwater. And what I tried to do, I tried to draw a diving board, and that's a pool, okay? And so the person is standing there, and they're gonna dive down. It's where they put their arms up, and they kind of go like this, and they're gonna dive. Now you'll see when you go to a pool that lots of times where it's not very deep, they tell you do not dive, and it has a picture of someone like this with a line through it. That means don't do it because it's not deep enough. If you dive into water that's not very deep, you could hit your head and be seriously hurt. It's very, very dangerous, okay? But to dive is to go head first into something. And so diving, going like this, is something you have to learn how to do. When I was a little girl, I took swim lessons and they taught me how to dive because I never knew how to do it, okay? So, but to dive is to go head first. You go like this and you kind of jump in like that, okay? So that's to dive. Can you say it? Dive. Let's count the syllables. Dive, 1 syllable. Let's make some rhyming words. Dive, 5, live, mive, rive. We changed the beginning sound. Okay. Next one. Lake. L-A-K-E. Lake. Lake is water with land on all sides. So I drew a lake, and the brown stuff, that's land. I didn't want to use green because it's green paper, but I just drew with brown because it'd be like dirt, okay? But it's land all the way around the water, and that body of water is called a lake, okay? Lake. Lake. Okay, so let's see. Let's count the syllables in lake. 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 1 syllable. Lake, bake, make, sake, fake, nake. Okay. Now, if we think about a lake and a pond is smaller. Okay, now I made this look small just so I could put it on the paper, but lakes are usually miles and miles long. They're really, really big. They're massive. Lakes are very big, okay? Like there's Lake Conroe, Lake Houston, Lake Austin, all these lakes all over Texas and everywhere there's lakes. But lakes, like when I was a kid growing up at our church youth camp, we would go water skiing at the lake, okay? Now a pond, you might go fishing in. That's what we're gonna be talking about is a pond. A pond is very small, okay? That's small, the pond. Okay. Last word, still. Let's spell it. S-T-I-L-L, still, still. So I drew 2 pictures because still means not moving. This water is still. It just kind of, it doesn't move. Sometimes people say, oh, that water is very still. It means it's not splashing around and the wind's not blowing, moving it. It's very still, okay? And then this is a person being very still. He's not moving around. He's like frozen. How we play like freeze and he stopped moving? That's what he's doing. He's freezing. He's still. So let's count the syllables. Still, 1 syllable. Now let's do some rhyming. Still, mill, fill, till, lil, will, maybe I just said that. Mill, I think I just said that. Gill, bill, rhyming words to still, okay? So, okay guys, you did a great job. See if you can say the word still today. Family, see if you can practice Call out the word. Say, hey, be still. And see if they can do it. And say, hey, what's a lake? A lake has what around it? Land. Practice like you're gonna dive. Dive. Put your hands over your head like this. And your hands are like this. They go over your ears. And you push off your toes. That's like you're gonna dive into the water. Good job, guys. Okay, make it a great day. Bye.